Well, more and more people are fleeing California's high taxes and the cost of living for neighboring states like Nevada, Idaho, Utah, and Arizona. But few places are seeing the surge like Henderson, Nevada, whose population surged 20% in the last decade to more than 300,000, pushing it past Reno to become Nevada's second most populous city. And 56% of the new arrivals, at least in recent years, in Henderson are coming from California. The mayor of Henderson, Deborah March, joins us now. Mayor, great to see it. I'm sure your town is a wonderful place to live. Unfortunately, I haven't been there. But how much do the high taxes of California have to do with people moving there?
I think that's certainly a real strong pull for people to leave California. When you look at a median price of a home, for example, in Henderson, it's about $336,000 for an 1,800 square foot home. But then in California, in the Los Angeles area, that's more like $786,000, and in San Francisco, probably close to $1.7 million.
Hi, Mayor March. Jack Howe here. We had a recent panic where I live in New York City. This big company, Amazon, almost moved in here and brought a lot of jobs, but fortunately, they were able to chase them out. They said, they might make it too popular here and the real estate costs might go up. How are you dealing with I take it you're not in such a panic about your town becoming too popular. How are you dealing with it?
Well, an important strategy for us is job creation. And recently, Google has put in a data center here. It's under construction. We have Haas Automation, who's going to be creating 2,500 jobs here in a factory that they're building. The Raiders corporate headquarters and practice fields are being built in Henderson right now. So we are bullish on job creation, good job creation. We know that studying markets, that we want to make sure that we're creating and supporting jobs of the future that will support and sustain our economy into the future.
Hi, Mayor. This is Scott Martin from Chicago. Again, congratulations on all that great success. What have you done specifically, as you mentioned, with the job creation, that explosion in population, because you do want businesses to follow, obviously, the people. So, like, have you guys lowered regulations, any incentives, taxes, things that have brought businesses there?
Well, we have no state income tax here in Nevada. Our property taxes haven't been raised in 28 years in our community. Wow. We have a property tax rate of 71 cents per $100 of assessed value. Quality of life is very important to us. In fact, we have parks and trails within a mile of every home in our city, and that's what we value. And so we have a very extensive comprehensive plan in our community. We have a smart cities strategy. We have an economic development strategy, and they're all married together, looking at how we can create the vibrant quality of life that we want our residents to experience in the future.
Mayor Steve Forbes here. One of the phenomenons we see in other parts of the country where people move from high-tax states is that they bring their high-tax mentality to their new residents and start voting for policies that drove them out of their former residences. What kind of attitude do you see on the refugees from California? Are they realizing what they were fleeing and not bringing this high-tax, high-regulatory mentality to Nevada?
Well, that would certainly be my hope, that we aren't into high tax mentality or strategies that really aren't conducive to people living, working, and playing in a vibrant community. And so my goal is to probably do more outreach into the community to educate them as to the quality of life that they've come to enjoy in our community, and making sure that we continue to maintain that quality of life.
I think the Mayor, it's Susan here in New York, with companies moving to lower tax states and cities like Henderson, do the skills and the individuals follow? Because we do know that there's a gap between those that are employed and those looking for work, or the jobs available. There's a million job gap because they can't find the right people with the right skills. Is that the case in Henderson?
Well, I think that we're seeing with some of this in-migration from California, we're seeing that skilled workforce coming to our community, but also companies like Barclaycard or companies like Haas Automation, they're actually bringing tools and equipment in, and they're working with the colleges and the high schools and working to educate the workforce to make sure that they have the right skill sets to do business in our community.
You know, Mayor, we have a governor and a mayor of New York City that are trying to fight back, putting out all these ads saying what a wonderful place to do business New York is. It's not stopping people from moving to Florida and Texas and Nevada. But I'm wondering, is California fighting back? Are they jealous of the fact that you're picking up all of their citizens?
I haven't heard anything yet, but I suspect I will.
Nothing. Wow, that's something.
No.
All right.
A quick follow-on on that. Does California chase former residents the way New York does, where they're like North Korea, they don't shoot you, but they try to make sure you're officially a resident, try to tax you even though you've moved?
I haven't seen that happen in our state, but
Oh, you're so lucky.
We'll monitor that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they put you under the grill in New York.
Yes.
I mean, they have the spotlights and everything. And finally, I'm just wondering if the services, the public services, are getting overloaded now because of the influx of people from California. You have your roads, your schools, things like that.
I can see that there's some pressure on our roads, and we're working on that. I serve as vice chair of our Regional Transportation Commission, and we're looking at certain things that we need to be doing to improve the quality and services on our roadways. But pretty much, we've been able to address the concerns that our residents have had in terms of quality of life services,
Well, Mayor,
parks, trails, open space, things like that.
Congratulations to you. With those tax statistics are just extraordinary about Nevada. You made me want to move there. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much.
And we'd love to have you all move to Nevada, of course.
All right. We'll see what we can do with higher management at Fox, see if they are amenable to that. Thank you very much.
Sounds
well,
good.
Amazon
Thank you.
facing new challenges in Virginia. Will they suffer another loss like they did in New York? We'll debate that coming next.